If you could dunk on one NBA player, who would it be?
It'd probably be like LeBron, up for debate for the greatest of all time. He's personally not mine.
Cooper Flagg has always made it clear that LeBron James isn't his GOAT. That's nothing new. But what he just dropped is messy, unexpected, and turning heads fast. Out of nowhere, he exposed a brutal truth about LeBron and revealed why so many around the league can't stand him. Let me break it down.
If you could dunk on any NBA player in history, who would it be? For many, the answer might be obvious: LeBron James. Widely regarded as one of the greatest to ever play, he's both revered and feared, but the story behind why so many in the league harbor tension toward him is far more complex than casual fans realize. Today, we're peeling back the layers of LeBron James' early years, revealing the hidden animosity, locker room friction, and personal struggles that shaped his journey, and why even today, some players still can't stand him. It all started in 2003, when an 18-year-old LeBron entered the NBA with the weight of unprecedented hype on his shoulders. The Chosen One label wasn't just a media creation. It was a burden, a spotlight that left him under relentless scrutiny before he had even played a single professional game. But while the public gawked, the tensions in the locker room were even more intense. LeBron's rookie coach, Paul Silas, later admitted that some Cavaliers veterans didn't embrace the prodigy. Their egos couldn't handle a teenager being the center of attention. "I kept telling them, you have a chance to help one of the game's future stars, but they wouldn't embrace him," Silas reflected, exposing the deeper, more personal friction than typical rookie hazing. Even players like Carlos Boozer expressed skepticism publicly, claiming Cleveland already had capable forwards and questioning whether LeBron could contribute immediately. LeBron himself would later open up about those early days, describing teammates who practiced, traveled, and competed alongside him with a quiet animosity, a mixture of resentment and disbelief at what a teenager could bring to the floor. Veterans like Eric Snow, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, and Jeff McInnes struggled to accept the attention and expectations surrounding the newcomer, while Ricky Davis, Cleveland's leading scorer before LeBron arrived, reportedly clashed with the rookie's sudden prominence. Davis played only 22 games in the 2003-04 season before being traded, underscoring the friction and cultural clash LeBron represented. The NBA at that time was a league of established hierarchies, and LeBron's arrival disrupted everything. This pattern of early resentment didn't remain confined to Cleveland. It became a recurring theme throughout his career. LeBron wasn't just a basketball player, he was a disruptor. He challenged the established order by existing at a level and under a spotlight unlike anything the league had seen. Ego, competition, and professional survival instincts collided, producing tension that followed him through every locker room he entered. In those formative years, veteran players were accustomed to being the focus of their teams, and LeBron's meteoric rise as the #1 draft pick made them feel overshadowed, irrelevant, and, in some cases, threatened. The media amplified this dynamic, dissecting every shot, every move, every practice, broadcasting his every action to millions, leaving seasoned players feeling like supporting characters in his story. The animosity became explosive as his career progressed. Rookie frustrations evolved into public confrontations, heated exchanges, and moments that nearly became physical, revealing the raw depth of resentment toward the young superstar. One of the most revealing accounts came from Mario Chalmers, LeBron's teammate during the Miami Heat championship runs, highlighting how even on-court coordination could become fraught with tension. Every matchup, every rotation, every defensive assignment carried the weight of unspoken grudges, competitive jealousy, and professional insecurity. The early animosity that began in Cleveland set the stage for a career-long narrative. LeBron James, the prodigy, the disruptor, the man everyone wanted to challenge, both in the game and in perception. Understanding this context is crucial to comprehending why LeBron's relationships with teammates, rivals, and even the league itself have been so complicated, fraught with resentment, and at times, deeply personal. It's not just about talent or achievements. It's about navigating a world where ego, fame, and legacy collide, and where a young man's extraordinary abilities provoke envy in those who have long defined the hierarchy of professional basketball. So, we get back to the bench. "I'm thinking, we're losing focus here. We've got to stop overthinking and just play basketball." You might assume that winning 2 championships together would forge unbreakable bonds, but the reality was far more complicated. Mario Chalmers, the starting point guard for the Miami Heat during LeBron's tenure, described playing with LeBron as challenging because of his sheer dominance. In a 2017 interview, he admitted, "It can be tough playing with LeBron sometimes just because he's such a dominant player. Is the coach going to get everybody else involved? Or is he going to let LeBron decide when he wants to include everyone?" But thing got explosive in 2025 when a viral clip resurfaced that sent shockwaves through the basketball world. Chalmers admitted that during a critical playoff moment, he confronted LeBron directly, urging him to stop being soft and simply play, pointing out what he perceived as moments of mental hesitation. The clip shows Chalmers recounting the confrontation in startling detail, how LeBron reacted defensively, and how the tension escalated. While Chalmers framed it as him motivating his teammate, the underlying friction was undeniable. "You're the best player out here. Stop being a go play," he said, recounting how LeBron took offense. "You just jumped at me. I didn't call him a name. I just said stop playing like a..." Even Udoka chimed in, noting that LeBron got visibly upset. This wasn't casual trash talk. It was a teammate challenging LeBron's toughness during a high-stakes playoff game. The fact that Chalmers felt comfortable sharing this years later hints that such confrontations were not isolated incidents. No former teammate has been as outspoken as Kendrick Perkins. Once a close friend, Perkins has become one of LeBron's most persistent critics, and their public feud has laid bare decades of resentment. Perkins and LeBron go way back, meeting in 7th grade, later playing on the Oakland Soldiers AU team, and then sharing time as teammates with the Cavaliers during the 2014-15 and 2017-18 seasons. But their shared history only made the current tensions more bitter. The breaking point came in 2024 when Perkins accused LeBron of stealing the spotlight during the NBA Finals. LeBron had praised Kyrie Irving before Game 1, and Perkins erupted on NBA Today, accusing him of making the finals about himself, despite the Lakers not being involved. Here we go again, weaseling his way into somebody else's moment. "Let somebody else have this," Perkins said, visibly frustrated. Perkins also detailed the personal toll of their fractured relationship on his podcast. "I have a job to do, and I'm going to do it," he explained. "I won't be persuaded to say something I don't mean. I'll critique fairly. If you're doing well, you get your flowers. If not, I'll call it out." He further revealed that LeBron had unfollowed him on social media, prompting Perkins to block LeBron's number, symbolizing a friendship fractured by pride and control. Their decades-long relationship, once close, had become collateral damage. "Bro, we go back to the late 90s. You got my phone number. If something's wrong, just call me. I'll apologize if I was wrong, and we move on." But he didn't, Perkins lamented. If you want to grasp the intensity of resentment some players harbor toward LeBron, look no further than Joakim Noah. The former Chicago Bulls center didn't just dislike LeBron. He openly despised what he represented. Noah's animosity developed during the Heat Bulls' Eastern Conference rivalries, including the brutal 2011 Eastern Conference Finals, where Miami defeated Chicago. For Noah, it wasn't just competitive, it was personal. He resented LeBron's showmanship, perceived favoritism from referees, and the way his presence symbolized the super team era that threatened the league's competitive balance. "I'm from Chicago. We don't dance. Cleveland sucks," Noah famously remarked during the 2010 playoffs, a remark that captured both his hometown pride and his personal disdain for LeBron's style. Even in hindsight, Noah admitted that LeBron's dominance and public perception pushed him to challenge harder, both on and off the court. No story of LeBron's animosity would be complete without the Paul Pierce saga. This wasn't mere rivalry, it was a blood feud. According to Perkins, Pierce spat at the Cleveland Cavaliers bench during a 2004 preseason game, directly targeting LeBron. That act of ultimate disrespect nearly ignited a locker room altercation and set the tone for years of tension. Pierce's criticism has remained relentless. In 2020, he omitted LeBron from his top 5 players of all time, praising Jordan, Kareem, Russell, Magic, and Kobe instead. Pierce consistently attacked LeBron's character, competitiveness, and legacy, arguing he hadn't built an organization from the ground up. Perkins sums it up: "Pierce and LeBron hate each other, and they don't speak to this day." Even LeBron's modern controversies have drawn criticism, particularly regarding his son Bronny's NBA journey. What could have been a celebratory story of father and son pursuing basketball dreams instead sparked debates about nepotism, privilege, and the undermining of meritocracy. Even loyal defenders like Stephen A. Smith reached breaking points, delivering scathing critiques about the optics and implications of LeBron's influence. From Chalmers' playoff confrontation to Perkins' public feud, Noah's rivalries, and Pierce's decades-long disdain, a consistent pattern emerges. LeBron James, despite unparalleled success, has always been a polarizing figure, inspiring admiration and resentment in equal measure. Whether it's his dominance, his media presence, or the inevitable envy of teammates and competitors, LeBron's story is as much about navigating human emotion and ego as it is about basketball greatness. LeBron James has faced some of the harshest critiques of his parenting and decision-making in recent years, particularly surrounding his son Bronny's NBA journey, with commentators like Stephen A. Smith pleading with him to stop facilitating his son's career and arguing that Bronny's opportunities are a product of his father's influence rather than merit. Gilbert Arenas sarcastically highlighted the preferential treatment Bronny received in the G League, while Kwame Brown criticized media manipulation and privilege overshadowing other prospects. The controversy didn't stop there, as LeBron's comments on ring culture drew accusations of hypocrisy, with Paul Pierce and Stephen A. Smith pointing out that LeBron's own career moves, leaving Cleveland for Miami, returning, and joining the Lakers, were all driven by championship pursuits, undermining his critique of measuring greatness by rings. Even Charles Barkley and Kendrick Perkins criticized his actions and behavior, with Perkins calling out LeBron for arriving late and withdrawing from the 2025 All-Star Weekend in a manner he deemed selfish, further fueling debates about LeBron's legacy, priorities, and personal responsibility, both on and off the court. That LeBron James's controversies extend far beyond his on-court dominance, encompassing decisions around his son Bronny, his interactions with media, and allegations from unexpected sources, creating a legacy of division in the basketball world. Criticism has come from every angle. Stephen A. Smith pleaded for LeBron to stop facilitating Bronny's career. Gilbert Arenas mocked preferential treatment, and Kwame Brown decried media manipulation overshadowing other prospects, while LeBron's comments on ring culture drew charges of hypocrisy from Paul Pierce and others. Compounding this, MMA fighter Chael Sonnen made unsubstantiated allegations linking LeBron's supposed performance-enhancing drug use to Bronny's cardiac arrest, reflecting extreme animosity from some circles. LeBron's attempts to control narratives, including confrontations with Smith courtside and criticism of ESPN personalities on The Pat McAfee Show, highlight his desire to defend his son and influence public perception. Former teammates and rivals have voiced long-standing grievances. Mario Chalmers challenged his mental toughness. Kendrick Perkins ended a decades-long friendship over professional disagreements. Joakim Noah openly despised his persona, and Paul Pierce relentlessly criticized his legacy. Taken together, these incidents show that while LeBron may reign supreme on the court, his career has generated deep resentment off it, leaving a polarizing imprint on teammates, rivals, and the broader basketball community, and raising the question of whether the widespread animosity toward him is justified.